Hey there, Dr. Jill Wener here for the final video of the 7-day coronavirus emotional support survival kit for healthcare professionals. Thank you so much for joining me in the previous 6 videos. I can't believe this is already the last one. I hope you have found it helpful in navigating this crisis as a healthcare professional, and that you feel like you have some more tools that you can use to keep yourself emotionally healthy as well as physical healthy so that you can take care of yourself, the people you love, and your patients as well. I want to thank you, of course, as I always do, for doing all the work that you do, putting yourself at risk and really doing what you do every single day. Even if you're not taking up coronavirus patients right now or in high-risk specialties, you're still working in healthcare settings, you're still going to work every day, you're out there, you're having to make sacrifices that a lot of people are not having to make, and you are just very much appreciated and very much necessary. For this last video, also a reminder, wash your hands before and after you tap, because you'll be touching your face. And also remember that if there's any point where you're feeling overwhelmed by the emotions that you're feeling and you need more support than these videos, please do reach out. This is not a substitute for mental health care, and your mental health is the most important thing here, as well as your physical health. So we're going to be talking about sadness today, sadness about this. And I didn't get a lot of feedback about sadness, but from my healthcare professionals, but a lot of the other people I've been working with have been feeling sadness. And so I felt like that deserved its own video. And so we'll go through that. There's mostly people, sadness for canceling the things that they were looking forward to, sadness for missing vacations, sadness for missing their children's, not being able to celebrate their children's birthdays. And I can certainly relate to that. I think I've mentioned this. I've had to cancel my Bali retreat that was in June. That's really, really sad, because we were so looking forward to that. We had a great group of people coming. And then I'm supposed to be going to Peru in 3 days. And as I'm recording this, it's March 17th. So I was supposed to be leaving Friday. That's obviously not happening. I canceled last week, but that's a bummer. I have all these, things prepared. My family vacation to the beach in April, even though we were planning on driving, we're canceling that as well, because my parents are in their 70s, and even though it was just going to be a few of us at the house, we just felt like it wasn't the right time to be exposing each other. It's a tough time for everybody, and we're all doing what we can to get through. So it's okay to feel some sadness. And I've also heard from some people who have family members who are sick and dying of other diseases, not of coronavirus, but a client of mine has his godfather is dying of Alzheimer's and is in isolation right now. They can't go visit him, and just a lot of sadness that these people are sick alone, other than the healthcare professionals who are at work taking care of them. So let's tap on some sadness. And we'll go ahead and get started. So if you're feeling any sadness, make sure to write down the strength of the sadness that you're feeling right now from 0 to 10. And let's get this party started. 7th video, let's do it. All right. Even though I'm feeling sad that a lot of the things I was looking forward to have been canceled, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling sad that a lot of the things I was looking forward to have been canceled, I accept and forgive myself exactly as I am in this moment. Even though I feel sad that there's people in this world who are isolated and really, really need company and support, I love and accept myself completely. Top of the head, I feel sad. All this sadness. I feel sad and isolated. I feel isolated from my family who need me the most. I'm sad that I can't be there with my family. I'm sad for myself and all the people with loved ones who are on their own and don't have family to come visit them. All the sadness. So much sadness. I'm sad that I had to cancel a lot of things I was looking forward to. I had to cancel my kid's birthday party. I had to cancel my massage. I had to cancel the yoga class that I was going to go to. I had to cancel my vacation. And I deserve that vacation. And I was so looking forward to it. And now I don't get to go. All this sadness. All these things I have to miss out on. I'm sad. I'm sad that I don't get to be with my family who live out of town. I'm sad that I have to put my children at risk every time I come home from work. I'm sad and isolated from the people that I love. I'm sad that my family member is sick and doesn't have the ability to be visited by our family. All this sadness. I feel so sad. I'm sad about all the things that have changed since coronavirus has been spreading. All right, let's pause. We'll take a deep breath in and out. All right, let's check in. How are you feeling? How strong is your sadness from 0 to 10? And have any other new emotions come up for you? Any aha moments, ideas, memories, images, anything come up for you at all? Write those down. Don't ignore them. That your subconscious sending you a message. And if you feel like your sadness is down to a 0, 1, or 2, feel free to skip ahead to tapping in the positive. But for right now, we're going to keep tapping on the sadness. For anyone who's a 3 or above, let's keep tapping. I feel sad. All this sadness. So much sadness. I'm sad about how much the world has changed. I feel sad and isolated. All the things that we used to take for granted now seem like light years away. I'm sad. I'm sad for the people who are really, really lonely right now and aren't able to have visitors. All this sadness. I'm sad for my kid who missed his birthday party. I'm sad about missing all the things I like to do for self-care. All this sadness. All this isolation. I'm sad that I can't be there for my family the way I want to. I'm sad about all the things I'm missing out on. I'm sad that I don't get to go on vacation. I'm sad that I'm so far away from family members that I love. All this sadness. I feel so sad. So sad and isolated. I'm sad that I'm not able to do the activities that I normally do. I'm sad that we're all missing out on so much of our lives right now. I'm sad that I have to go to work even when we're supposed to be socially distancing. All right, let's pause. Take a deep breath in and out. So check in with how you're feeling. How strong is your sadness on a scale of 0 to 10? If you are down at a 0, 1, or 2, great. We're going to move ahead to tapping in the positive. If you're still feeling 3 or above, go back through and tap through the sadness a little bit more. Or maybe there's another component of the sadness that we haven't addressed. Feel free to throw that in. Maybe you're sad about something else. Or there's a different emotion that you can tap on instead. And right now we're going to go ahead and tap in the positive, which always feels so good. All right. I feel sadness. So many things have changed. But I also know that there's a sense of community behind all of it. Everybody's doing the best they can. Even if it doesn't look like that on the outside. And we'll get to reschedule our vacations. Hopefully soon this will be one of those times that we look back on and we won't be able to believe how much our lives changed by this time. I feel the sadness leaving me. I'm open to the possibility that maybe there's some positive things that can come out of this whole pandemic. Maybe I can find ways to take care of myself that don't involve traveling, like this video. Maybe I can find other ways to connect with my family. I can connect with my family whether or not I'm with them physically. And I feel the sadness leaving my body. I feel so many other positive emotions that I can experience as I let go of the sadness. And I know that there's nothing wrong with me for feeling sad right now. That's just part of it. And I'm going to acknowledge all the emotions I'm having during this time by tapping or doing other ways to process. I'm human. And even though my job calls upon me to sometimes act superhuman, I'm actually just human, and that's okay. So whenever I feel sad or frustrated or angry or anxious, I know that I have a tool that's going to help me. And I'm not going to try to shove those emotions away. But I'm going to use this tapping technique to help me reprogram the way my brain reacts to those triggers. I feel all the sadness releasing. I feel so light and free. All right, let's pause, take a deep breath, and out. All right, you did amazing. Take note of how you feel right now, how strong is your sadness, and if there's anything else that came up for you while we were tapping, any new emotions, aha moments, people you want to reach out to, connect to. Remember, there's Zoom, which is how I'm recording these videos right now. You can Zoom, you can FaceTime, there's phone calls, you can start writing letters. There's all sorts of great ways we can still connect with each other and cope with this epidemic. Reach out to your fellow physicians, be a support for each other, and let yourself be supported by the people who care about you. Either, me caring about you remotely, even though I may not know you, or the people in your life who you do know. Remember, you are human. It's very important to take care of your personal, your physical and your emotional health. Super, super important. And one day this will be over, and hopefully, hopefully that's sooner rather than later. But just know that you are doing something really, really powerful for our society, and you are appreciated, and you are amazing for doing what you're doing. And I am so grateful. So thank you so much. And thanks for joining me for this 7-part video series.